Hey, I wanted to talk to you about fall leagues. These are bowling leagues that bowl in the fall. We've had many leagues that have been bowling here for 30 or 40 years. They've been here for a long time, and we value our league bowlers. We want our leagues to start back up in the fall. In order to do this, we always have had league contracts. These are agreements with the league officers that says you need a certain number of lanes, and we have those contracts. We unfortunately didn't get them out because of COVID. All of our leagues were bowling in March, and then in a period of about 1 or 2 days we were told we had to close, and that was due to COVID. So everybody's kind of in the same boat. We reopened June 1st, and we managed to get some summer leagues in here. We created our own leagues. They were called house leagues. And these leagues came and bowled. We limited the size, and we just got people in here to bowl. We had a very small turnout for these leagues, but we did offer leagues for the summer. And we did an online registration for these leagues where you could sign up on our website, and you can even pay for your league on our website. So we've learned how to do that. That's an option for our fall leagues, where you can pay online, register online one time. The same registration is good for the league, the sanction card, the team rosters. You just fill it out one time and it's good for everything. That reduces a lot of redundant paper trails, and they were telling us that they want to get us away from and when I say they were telling us, I'm saying the government officials are telling us to reduce any sort of paper type transactions. So that's why we spent the time to make it online, and we did our online registration forms rather than having all those paper envelopes and people paying through the envelopes. So that's one aspect of it. Personally, I don't mind getting paid that way, like the old way of the envelopes and everything, but this way does work out to be a bit more efficient with the registration and things, and people can put the payment on their debit card. So with that being said, the leagues can bowl this fall. I do plan to have discussions with all of the league officers to find out exactly what it means to bowl in here in the fall. And we need to pay attention to our restrictions, our number of people. But as far as the leagues go, I can't say, hey, this league only can bowl half and this other league can only bowl half, and we reduce everybody. I'm going to offer all of our leagues their normal contract of the number of lanes that they bowled, because I don't know in August if we're going to be allowed to have 5 bowlers per lane. Right now we're on a 50% capacity, and so that's approximately 150 people on our bowling lanes, spread out as much as we can. That could change. It could change for the better. It could change for the worse. I'm really not in control of that. So again, what I'm going to do is present these contracts to our leagues, and then our league officers can reach out to these bowlers and find out who's interested in bowling and go from there. There's also been discussions with the USBC about bowling every other lane. Now this summer we allowed people to bowl on their lanes, and we did social distancing. That's the way I'm going to pursue this, because I just can't see bowling on, you're still dealing with the same team. You're still dealing with 5 bowlers on a team, and whether they're on a pair or on a single lane. We will probably take further measures with the masks. You have to wear a mask currently in our building everywhere except when you're bowling. It's like being in a restaurant. You go in, you wear your mask, you wear it to the table, and you can wear it sitting down at the table, or you could take it off the table. But you obviously cannot eat food through a mask. Well, similar to that, is bowling. If you want to wear your mask while you're bowling, go for it. We won't require that. We will require that you wear one throughout the facility when you're interacting with people. So we're getting these leagues set up, and so this week I'm looking at doing a Zoom meeting with all the league officers. And if you're interested in participating in that Zoom meeting, send me an email at danny@collinsbowling.com and I'll add you to the list. I'm just not going to put a link up on our website with the username and password of the Zoom meeting because we're limited to a number of 100 people in that meeting. And so I don't think we'll have more than 100 people because we don't have more than 100 league officers. But they will be ones to, and I'm happy to talk to everybody on the phone. I could call each individual league officer, but sometimes these conversations take 45 minutes because we get into all the questions, and everybody seems to have the same kind of questions. And we're all speaking about the same thing. So what I find myself doing is having the same exact conversation with everybody. And it becomes you take 60 league officers and multiply that times 45 minutes, and it's well over 60 hours worth of conversations of me saying the same thing over and over again. So now we're going to do this on a Zoom platform. I could go to Facebook Live and do it. Facebook Live might be a good way of doing it. And I'll just get on there and start talking about things like I'm doing right here. We can discuss the league schedules, how we're going to bowl, and everything like that. So this particular thing, I'm going to probably look at doing a Facebook Live. Now, not everybody has Facebook. Not everybody will see this video that you're watching right here. It's just not possibly going to reach everybody. So we're still going to get a lot of call-ins and everything. We love our customers. I want everybody to be able to bowl. We depend on your bowling to keep our business moving forward. And we suffered a great 3-month downtime of zero closure, and we're still trying to catch up with that. We probably won't catch up with that. That's just a loss that'll never be gotten back. But we will continue to keep you informed, and we will be hosting a Zoom meeting or a Facebook Live. And it seems that everything needs to happen yesterday. We're behind on our normal schedule because we would have already had contracts out March 15th for our fall leagues, and we wouldn't even be thinking about this. Well, with the disruption that has occurred, our closure, the COVID, everybody's afraid, it's really put a slowdown on our league bowling. So we don't know what fall leagues are going to look like. We don't even know if some people might not even come bowling. Some people may want to come bowling. They may bowl for a while and say, I'm not comfortable bowling. I don't want to bowl anymore. And this kind of stuff, I'm just telling you, we experienced this summer. We had people that signed up reluctantly. They decided to try it. After 2 weeks, they said, I'm not comfortable with this. Okay, we get that. We're doing all we can to accommodate leagues and bowlers and do it safely, and we've staffed up we're taking temperature checks of every customer that walks in the building, these kind of things. So we are getting ready for fall leagues, and it's much like UK football. I don't know what they're going to do. So there's so many what ifs that we're faced with our world today that we're not a whole lot different. These situations are developing every day, and again, I'm just reaching out to my league bowlers to say, we've got your league. I need to have a conversation with you. And I believe this kind of a format of a meeting will be best. And people can tune into it on Facebook or on Zoom. I could do one of each. I could have a Facebook first and a Zoom later. So I think tomorrow I'm going to have a Facebook meeting. I'm going to have a Facebook Live meeting to talk about leagues, and we'll just pop that thing on. And it'll be on our Facebook page, and anybody can go watch it. They can comment on it. They can shoot me a text or an email.